School is more than just books and grades. It's a whole world of challenges no one warns you about. You expect homework and tests, but you also have to deal with time pressure, friendships, and trying to keep up with everything at once. Learning them now can save you from stress, burnout, and awkward mistakes. So here are the things you'll wish you knew before the school year starts. Looking presentable. You don't need expensive clothes, perfect makeup, or a whole new wardrobe to feel confident at school. Just being clean, neat, and wearing something that you like can make your day so much better. Think about the days when you've worn your favorite shirt or done your hair the way you like. You probably felt more comfortable walking into class. If your school has uniforms, you can still look presentable by making sure your clothes are clean, your shoes are tidy, and your hair is styled in a way you like. It's not about impressing others, it's about feeling good in your own skin so you can focus on what matters instead of worrying about how you look all day. School can be hard for anyone. One of the worst feelings in school is thinking you're the only one who doesn't understand something. It can feel like everyone else just gets it right away, but the truth is, many people are also struggling. Learning isn't the same for everyone. Some people can remember things quickly, while others need more time and practice. That doesn't make you less smart, it just means you learn differently. Maybe you understand by watching videos, or maybe writing things down helps you remember them. The important thing is to find what works for you and stick to it. Even if you learn slowly, you're still moving forward, and that's what counts. You don't need to spend a lot of money. You don't need expensive bags, new shoes, or the latest phone to look good at school. You also don't need new stationery or bottle to fit in with trends. What really makes you stand out is being clean, neat, and confident in what you have. A simple, well-kept backpack and uniform that are tidy can make you look just as put together as someone with designer items. Looking nice isn't always about spending a lot of money to feel better. Take breaks without feeling guilty. When you have a lot of schoolwork, it's tempting to think you have to work non-stop until it's done. But your brain isn't a robot. It needs breaks to work properly. Even taking 10 minutes to stretch, drinking water, can help you focus better when you go back to studying. I used to feel like taking breaks was wasting time, but I realized that after a break, I could work faster and make fewer mistakes. For example, if you're stuck on a math problem, step away for a few minutes. When you come back, it might suddenly make sense. Keep your hobbies alive. When school gets busy, hobbies are usually the first thing people drop. But hobbies are what keep you balanced and happy. Whether it's drawing, writing, playing a sport, baking, or anything else you love, don't give it up just because you have homework. Doing something you enjoy helps reduce stress and keeps you motivated. Even spending just 20 minutes on a hobby can make your mood better and give you more energy to focus on schoolwork. Finish assignments on time. Waiting until the last minute to do assignments is one of the biggest mistakes students make. You think you'll do it later, so you can make it perfect, but in the end, you're just rushing and stressing. It's better to finish it early, even if it's not perfect, because you can always improve it later. Plus, getting work out of the way gives you more free time and less anxiety. For example, if you have a week to write an essay, write a rough draft on the first day. Then you can edit it over the next few days instead of cramming everything the night before it's due. Say no when you're tired. School can make you feel like you have to say yes to everything. Joining clubs, helping people, going to events. But it's okay to say no when you're tired or overwhelmed. You can't do everything, and trying to will only make you more stressed. Saying no isn't being lazy. It's protecting your health and your energy. You'll enjoy activities much more when you're not forcing yourself to do them while exhausted. Don't overthink judgment. Everyone has embarrassing moments at school. Tripping in the hallway, answering a question wrong, or spilling something in class. At the time, it feels like the whole world is watching, but most people forget about it almost immediately. We all tend to overthink our mistakes more than anyone else does. So instead of replaying it in your head all day, just laugh it off and move on. People are too busy worrying about themselves to think about your small mistakes for long. You don't have to talk a lot to be liked. In school, it's easy to think you have to be loud, funny, or always talking to get noticed. But that's not true. Being a good listener and speaking only when you have something to say is actually a strength. People notice when you're kind, when you help someone, or when you're genuine. You don't need to be the center of attention for that. If you're shy, that's okay. Your presence still matters. I've seen quiet people who hardly talk in class but still have friendships and are trusted by teachers. Being liked isn't about how much you talk, it's about how you treat people. Eat properly, even if it's something small. Skipping meals might seem harmless at first, but it can really affect your mood, energy, and focus. If you go through the day without eating, you'll feel tired, irritated, and unable to concentrate in class. Even if you're in a rush, keep something simple in your bag, like a granola bar, fruit, or crackers. Your brain needs energy to work, and food is that fuel. Don't be afraid to speak up in labs or activities. One of the easiest ways to make friends in school is during group work, labs, or activities. You're already working on the same thing, so starting a conversation is much easier. You don't need to say anything big, just something simple like, "Do you want to work together?" Or, "Have you tried this step yet?" can start a friendship. I once made a friend just by lending someone a pen in class. Share your burden. School can be a lot. Assignments, pressure from family, friendship drama, and personal struggles can pile up. Holding it all in might seem easier, but it actually makes you feel more alone. Find someone you trust, a teacher, a sibling, a friend, or even write it in a journal and let it out. Talking about what's on your mind can help you think more clearly and feel lighter. Your mental health matters. The most important thing to remember is that your mental health always comes first. You can retake a test or redo a project, but you can't replace your peace of mind. If you're feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, or anxious, take care of yourself before anything else. That could mean taking a break, asking for help, or slowing down your workload. In the long run, you'll do better in school when you're mentally healthy. Those are the things I wish I knew before going to school. Remember, school isn't just about memorizing facts and passing exams. It's about learning how to manage your time, your energy, and your emotions, while still making space for yourself. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to do everything, and you definitely don't have to compare yourself to anyone. And years from now, you won't remember every grade you got, but you will remember how you felt and the person you became along the way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.